What's up? It's your boy Full Metal back with another power move tutorial. Now today, I'm going to teach you the Airflare to flare. Alright, so when learning the Airflare to flare, you want at least 3 solid flares and at least 1 or 2 solid air flares. That's going to look a little something like this. Alright, so when the Airflare to flare, it's very important that you catch your airflare at a high angle. The reason for this is if you land high enough, your legs will have plenty of clearance to continue onto the flare. If your legs are too low or you drop too low when doing your airflare, your feet will scrape and it'll ruin your momentum, slowing you down, making it harder to continue your power move combo. A good way to practice this is a power flare or the New York flare, where you start with your opposite hand going into a handstand position before going into your flare. That's going to look a little something like this. When doing the New York or power flare, it's important that you really use your hips to push forward through that flare. As when you do the power flare or the air flare to flare, it's going to be a change in level. And it's going to be really tempting to scrunch your legs in, but instead you need to keep your legs as straight as possible, catch it fully into a handstand position, and push your hips forward to continue on to the flare. Once you do that, it should be pretty easy to go from the air flare to flare. That's going to look a little something like this.
Let's trace the hint and check the file to see who bet to detect the
There you have it, the air flare to flare. So remember, the key points is air flare, land in a high handstand position, continue pushing your hips forward, keep your legs as straight as possible, and go into the flare. Once you do that, you can play around with flare, air flare, flare, air flare, going up and down, changing levels. That'll make your power moves and your air flare combos and flare combos very strong. Send me some videos or ask any questions down in the comment section below. Bboy Full Metal, out.
I drop the bass till MCs get weak. For every word they bite, it's a scar they keep. Cause when I speak, they freak to sweat the technique. I made my debut in '86 with a melody and a president's mix, and now I stay on target every